And when we work also, it may be business work, it may be homework, household work. So we think if we take lot of pain now, we will be happy in future. So we dedicate our comfortabilities and our happiness, our saukariya, sukha. We dedicate means we give up and take pain, hoping that we will get good happiness in the future. See, on general logic, whatever we put the seed in the ground, that only will be the benefit, isn't it? In future. Whatever we invest, that is the benefit. According to that, that kind of benefit will come. When we take pain to do something, that pain is invested. We should know that pain is invested. Surely it will give the benefit of pain. It cannot give the benefit of happiness. You should understand. People are giving up their happiness in their life, hoping in the future I will be happy. If I suffer now, I will be happy in the future. If the children suffer now, they will be happy in the future. Like that we think. It is not true. Why? If I tell that, many people won't accept it. Why? Because when the children grow, when they suffer, to see that scene, their grandparents or parents are not there alive. To say my calculation went wrong, I committed mistake, I should not commit mistake. Hey, please, you also don't commit that mistake. To say that, they don't see the scene. Sometimes they see the scene, but they think it is his mistake for his pain. Like that, they think. They don't think it is their own mistake due to that their children are suffering. They don't understand. What is invested, that only comes up. Then, without taking pain, without giving up sukha, how can we study in schools or colleges? How can we do business? How can we do our household things? That is the question of the whole world. In the whole world, there is no answer for this question. But they will say answer, it is impossible. Giving up your happiness, you cannot achieve anything. This is the answer of the world, but it is not of Bharat. Bharat says, Bharat means it is not some graph map you don't imagine. Bharat means our own forefathers who have lived and checked, verified. They say it is possible. Even when you do study, even when you do your business, even when you are busy with your things, you can maintain your happiness. You can maintain your comfortability. Be comfortable, be happy. Put your mind, put your work. How it is possible? After my work only, I have to go back and be happy and comfortable. It is Western method. It is immature method. While working only you can be happy. No, no. I will try to be happy. I will try to maintain my happiness. Please don't do that. It is not in your hand. A whole world has checked it and said it is impossible. If you are trying, you also will be failure all the time. Then you are telling it is possible. It is possible by understanding the Shastra. It is possible by taking the guidance of Shastra. It is 100% successful by taking the guidance of Shastra, our scriptures. Why you are always showing the fingers to the Shastra only? Why I can't do myself? See, for this question, there are two answers. If you are that much skilled, everybody gets the doubts. When they cross 21, they think, why you are showing, pointing out to Shastra, Shastra, Shastra always? I can do. I have brain. I can do on my own. Hey, intelligent. If you are that much intelligent, why did you go to LKG? Why did you go to first standard? You might have studied all of them in the school, in your home only. Is not true. If you are that much intelligent one, why did you go to schools? Why did you suffer? If you get some disease, why are you going to doctor? If you are intelligent, you can cure yourself. Is not true? That means what? You are helpless in some area where you need the help of experts. Is not true? Like that only here also. Okay. So you tell experts, why are you showing Shastra? See, the Shastra is not some sentences. It is a collection of thousands of generations. The experiences of thousands of generations. They have tested. Whether this idea works or not, they never wrote a book until they check it for 100 generations. They never wrote. They will check. Before writing a sentence, they will check for 100 generation. They will tell their student, hey, you analyze it, whether I told is right or not. He will analyze. If it is right only, he will tell to his student. He also will check. If it is right, he will tell to his student. They never wrote immediately. They will confirm for many generations. If it is right, if it is giving benefit, if it is necessary for everybody, then they will take notes. They will write and pass to the next generation. So these kind of restrictions were not in the world, is not in the world. It was there in our country. Nobody can write a book in our country. Do you know that? I am talking about 500 years back. Nobody can easily write a book. If I have a vision to make a book, first I should write on the palm leaf book. I have to surrender it to the king. I have made a book. You please verify it. The king will get the book and give to the workers in the writers in the palace to make few hundred copies. And he will call all the educated scholars in the country, in his kingdom, and distribute those books. For what? To check it out. They had the measure. The checking points are what? One, the book never should talk anything against to the reality, the truth, taught by our forefathers, made us seen. It should not contradict it. Second, they can talk something new, which should not be told already there in any existing book. If the points are there already in any book, that should be removed now. It cannot continue in that book. Like that, there are so many conditions. That book should pass all the conditions. It should be benefiting to the humanity. They will check everything and they will tell the king, yeah, we checked the book. These are the points already there are in the books. These are the points conflicting with our existing scriptures and the realities truths. These are the points, new ones, welcomeable. Then the king will suggest the author. So these are the complaints, you please correct. The author has to correct them. Then he will give. Then again the examination will come up. And after completing that in the parliament, all the scholars will be sitting and they will be raising hundreds of questions that the author has to answer for their all doubts, how the book is answering. If everybody is like that convinced, after needed corrections, the book will be announced to get the publishing. There is some ceremony for it. After that ceremony, at that for that ceremony, all the public will be called from the whole country. The book is in the form of readable, then it will be read for needed days. If it takes 1 week, all the people will come for 1 week and it will be taught there. If it is a Bharatanatyam, the dance will be done there. If it is poetry, the poetry will be done there. Whatever he has created, that creation will be displayed in front of the public. Then only after that anybody can copy it, read it, practice it. Until that nobody can do it. Like that conditions were there, so nobody can cheat anybody. Our people were protected by this method. But now it is not that. Anybody can write anything. Anybody can lie anything. We are not protected. But our scriptures, what I say as Shastra, they are not one among those thousands of books available in the world market. Throw some money, buy some lies. It is not like that. It is all examined thoroughly. So we are all gifted to be born in this country. It is reachable for your fingers to get a Shastra. Perhaps it may be available in the market, but don't think it is equal to the foreign books. There is no guarantee to say there is no falsehood in the foreign book. If you start examining that book, whether it is right or wrong, to examine it, it may take 500 years. If there are any ignorance, if there are any lies. But in the scriptures, you are protected. You just close your eyes and follow it, you will get the benefit. It is assured. Because it is assured already by long tradition. great scholars. So, our scriptures have the technology to convey you. Then, how the scriptures were come, our forefathers have led their life. They have analyzed generation by generation. If technology works, if it has to be protected, they wrote it down with love and care. My children should get this benefit. They also should live with happy and comfortable situations. Life. Like how we love our children. No father or mother likes to torture their children. Isn't that true? They always like to make their children happy and comfortable. Unknowingly, some mistakes may happen. It may hurt them, but they never wish to give some pain. Like that only. If you are such a parent, why do you doubt your fourth parents? Why do you doubt? They didn't write to earn some money by selling in the market. No book was written for that purpose. Having written 1 lakh shloka in Mahabharata, Vyasacharya never get a single rupee payment for it. Who is ready to do that now in the whole world? Can you show any one author in the whole world he is writing book and publishing not for money? Can you show? But our forefathers wrote for their own children. They should take this technology. Our generations should be happy for thousands of years, thousands of generations. We are thinking of our visible children, but our saints, forefathers, had the capacity to protect their children after thousands of generations. That is why now you see when the Ramayana or Mahabharata is telecasted in the TV, thousands of people are getting benefited. Is that true? Who imagined that text? Vyasacharya. When did he live? 5000 years back. So he could reach you now. Is that true? He is able to help you now. Is that true? Like your father, like your mother. So I request you to have trust about our forefathers and their scriptures. You understand what is scriptures? It is not just book like available in world market. It is their love on you. It is their experiments for you, like how a mother takes care for their children. It is nothing but love and care, but it is not tested one at the same time. Not tested by one person. Now we argue, I know it is right. This will work. I will do this only. Hey, how do you say? I know one when tested. Is not true? This logic is single person tested. It may fail because everybody has argued. We see many people got failed, many people reached suicide. But 10 years back, that fellow was arguing, my idea is good, it will be successful. After 10 years, he commits suicide. Nobody knows why did he commit suicide. It is not our Shastras are not like that. It will protect. Do you know? Only one example I take. Yesterday I told I used to had Shastras in my young age. Later I had to study it with the blessing of Gurus. So okay. Then I started teaching. I composed a syllabus Rishi Vidya. I taught that syllabus. I taught it for 10, 15 years. Do you know the result? I never had 1 lakh in my account. I was just a beggar like poor, but I was doing this Rishi Vidya around the villages, going around the villages, staying in the houses, collecting people and teaching. Do you know the result? What has happened? Without 100 rupees, I was roaming. In those years, it could stop minimum. The known result I am telling you, unknown result, I don't know. Many people studied and went with benefit. They didn't come back and met me and told anything. That result I am not telling. People, so many people came to me and told. From that I am telling few in one sentence. That classes could stop 1,000 suicides. That classes could stop minimum 2,000 divorces. More than that, so many thousands of benefits. I am not a rich fellow. I am poor. I roamed around villages. I just gave the Shastra. It stopped 1,000 suicides. It stopped 2,000, more than 2,000 divorces, and more thousands of benefits. So, if you find some time to learn Shastra, it is not wasting your time. It is investing your time for your happiness and for your comfortable life. So you pray Ishvara, Lord Dakshinamurti, to get Shastra,